Hello and welcome back to Kurland the Colonizer. I am Robot Genie, and yeah, let's just start it back up here. See if I can remember what I was doing. It looks like we're at war with Hungary here. Scandinavia is large and scary. Yeah, we're not going to do anything against Hungary. I don't really care. What we really want is we want to get rid of Poland and Lithuania so we can culture convert their provinces. That's what we really want. Looks like, yeah, that's right. The Netherlands came into existence here. They're trying to defend Holland from, like, everyone. We're not getting involved in that one either. It's really all to just keep Austria as an ally. We're gonna have to try to get Bohemia back. We unfortunately ended up at war with them, so it's too bad. I don't want to fight Bohemia, except for maybe this province, because it'll make our borders look better. We have free diplomats, so we should use them with someone. The Papal State looks like they're no more. That's a pretty big Naples right there. I hope they form Italy. In fact, I would even support them in their quest to form Italy, because I love to see in Italy. Italy is one of my favorite countries to play. I've probably played them like 4 times. Anyway. Just saw the Art of War release notes, or the first ones, the very first ones. Looks interesting. Most excited about having more provinces. It looks more like CK2, at least in the 4 intro maps that they showed. So that's, in my opinion, that's the most exciting thing. It's also going to make it much more hard to grow the empire so huge that it covers like all of the Middle East and all of India, because you're gonna have to pay to core all that stuff and aggressive expansion, and I think that's for the better anyway. World conquest, I guess, is interesting, but tedious, a little boring after a while. Protect against Scandinavia. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Rival of a rival. Well, I would get 25 Diplo power for doing it. That wouldn't be that bad. And the Hansa already kind of likes me, because we're in war together. Yeah, you know, why not? We'll see if we can get the Hansa's opinion of us to 125. I think that should maybe be possible. We're going to give it a go. We want to stop improving relations with Munster, because I don't really care about Munster. We'll keep Naples, though. We'll be friends with Naples. Because we might have to find a new ally here if Bohemia doesn't want to be friends again after this. So, we got to keep that in mind. I mean, Austria is a good ally, but they also could potentially flip on us, and we don't want to be left with no allies and Muscovy there. Because then Muscovy will kill us. It's just as simple as that. Oh, look at this. Bremen almost wants to vote for us. I guess. I mean, they have negative 95 towards us, but that's yeah, that's not bad. And Austria is no longer the emperor, so that happened. Oh. Who is it? It's Baden. Baden's like has like 1 province. Whatever. Playing the relations game, Baden. At least you're not killing everybody in the HRE like Austria. Austria actually hasn't even been that aggressive towards member states. Maybe maybe the fall of Lorraine there was what they didn't come to the defense of the empire. Yeah, I remember that war. I got called to come to the defense against France, and I refused because Austria didn't feel like joining. I'm not fighting France alone. You know, it's not my duty to maintain the integrity of the HRE. That's the duty of the Emperor, not me. Let's get some more ships, or some more ship force limit, and yeah, more ship stuff. Wouldn't be bad to have more trade stuff too. Let's see, what are we doing with our culture here? That's right, we can't convert any of these, which is really super annoying. Really annoying. It just makes me, you know, want to ruthlessly kill the rest of Poland and Lithuania so I can culture convert these. Yeah. I think Lithuania is a good target to go after first. Because all of the rest of Ukraine's lands are in Lithuania, and then we can just sell them some of these other provinces and get Ukraine big and make Lithuania not exist. I think that'd be a good first step. So we can feed Polsk and Ukraine anything in their culture group here. So we wouldn't actually be able to feed Ukraine any more Polish provinces, but we could feed them some Lithuanian ones that they don't have cores on. Now, I've been back and forth on whether these count or not. I'm not sure if they do count. It's like they got to be converted, because I could also release a vassal and just sell off provinces that the Lithuanian ones maybe can count because they're part of my culture group for now. But I think the Polish ones don't count, even if they don't have nationalism. I don't think they count. So I think the choice is either just to keep them or to sell them to a vassal, or somehow we got to get rid of Poland here. We might have enough to spend on a military idea. Force limits going up. We have 40,000 manpower. That's pretty good, but it could be better. So we're gonna build some manpower buildings. You can never have enough manpower. Never. And we're just gonna rake in the money while we can. Colonization is gonna be expensive, so. Now, am I focusing diplomatic points? I am. I guess I could probably even get a +2 advisor, although it's going to be a little bit expensive. A little bit unnecessarily so, but considering that we want to keep up on Diplotech and get all of the colonization tree as fast as possible, maybe it is a good idea. And I'm getting a call for peace. But I'm not the war leader, and I don't want to peace out early, so they, you know, hopefully Austria just does what it's supposed to and leaves the war sometime soon. That'd be good. And yeah, we're making a ton of money, so I feel like look at this better relations over time guy. Our relations have been strained because I took all the privateering instead of relations decisions. Oh, look at that. And get our alliance back with Bohemia, but Poland has gained more land, which is not ideal for us. Yeah, not ideal for us. Yeah, and the only vassal that would really accept Polish culture would be Bohemian, or I could release Mazavia, and then these provinces wouldn't count, and I could feed Mazavia the rest of Poland. I could do that. And then I'd have 3 pretty large vassals in this area. Well, I can always integrate Polatsk, because I believe I can culture convert Polatsk. In fact, I should be able to culture convert all of Lithuania's provinces except for these 4. So, and we can count these 3. I'm not going to count these 2, so it would actually be good to get rid of them. So then we have 2 free provinces that we can conquer, and we can conquer them in this region. Is this Polish? That's Polish, so that's we can't grab that one. Could grab these 3 though. I don't know. Things to consider. The other thing is we are also at a relations limit, so I don't see any good reason to go over. So we'll just hold on to these for now. We can always create this state up till 1599. So probably want to integrate Politsk first. Well, actually, what we would have to do is create this vassal. Then we'd be under 5 provinces, except with our culture, and then we could integrate. Only because of the restrictions we put on the game ourselves, not for any other reason. And we're still getting a call for peace, so that's pretty annoying. My war score is pretty high, and Bohemia is threatened against me. That's no good. Why do I have a call for peace against the Netherlands? That war hasn't been going on that long, has it? I mean, really? Oh, okay, it went away because it was really for the war against Hungary here. It just, the month hadn't ticked over yet. Now, we get 6 free ships that we can use. We get another 5 men. So we can have a 30-man army. So another 5 men. Well, we're gonna want at least 1 more cannon. And then I guess we could go with 1 more cannon, 3 more infantry, and 1 more cav. Then we'd be a little bit light on cannons. The next thing we'd want to go for is probably another 2 cannons after that. I say we do that. So we're gonna go 3 infantry, 1 cav, 1 cannon. What is our objective? Oh, right, the Hansa. And their opinion of us. Oh, we can send them a gift. I think. It might take a lot of money. Oh. Don't have any money. So... they won't accept military access. Well, if we give them a royal marriage, then we're going to be over the Diplo limit, and I don't want to do that. Also, if we proclaim guarantee or offer an alliance. And they're not that powerful, so I don't really feel like allying them right now. See, the Blasphemy Act. No, I don't want to hear about that anymore. I don't want to increase revolt risk. We should, I mean, we can go back to it if we need to, but we should, with taking religious ideas, we should have enough convert chance to get all these provinces without adding to revolt risk globally. So I don't think that idea is necessary for us. Plus, that counteracts our tolerance of true faith. We want to convert everybody to our religion and then have them never revolt. So right now it's at 5. We'll lose 10 prestige. I believe we have a lot of static prestige generation, right? No, we only have 2, but 2 is better than none. Once we start colonizing here, we should start getting a lot of prestige. Oh, and we can buy all these technologies, not ahead of time. That's what we were kind of waiting for here. There we go. We're 13 years ahead of time now on all of them. And we get a free idea slot, so we're going with exploration ideas. Because, yeah, we're Kurland the Colonizer, and we got to colonize. That's, you know, that would make sense, wouldn't it? You know, only name the series around doing it, so should probably start colonizing. Maybe leave poor Lithuania and Poland alone. Yeah, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? We're gonna get rid of them. We're gonna make Ukraine huge in this area. Now, yeah, these are all Ukrainian provinces, so all this is Ukraine. Ukraine is... They get another 5 provinces here, and then I think I'll sell Polsk, Minsk, and then I'll probably take Grodno, maybe for myself. I don't know. Probably improve relations to them because we actually want to annex them. That's right. I think maybe I can just keep Ukraine to use all these, and then I can grab this land. Make my borders look weird again, because I'll have this little thing out here. But I don't know. Whatever. We'll get over our OCD, and I don't really have OCD. But you wouldn't know it by listening to me in this game, so. Now, Bremen, they were big for a while, but getting the crap kicked out of them. Yep. Great Britain, doing pretty well. Not having too many problems here, but we also got Tyrone, who has decided to flee maybe to the New World? Question mark. I mean, they're in a great place for colonizing now. They they set themselves up on Iceland. We get the Cheyenne, who I believe were... Oh, someone's gonna yell at me for this, but I believe they are historically around Georgia. I think, or I might have gotten my Indian tribes mixed up. But either way, they were not up here. That's that I'm pretty sure of. They're pretty much further north than they historically were. I think it was Georgia. I should know. But that doesn't mean I do. And yeah, let's increase our land force limits modifier. Why not? The only problem with increasing the force limits modifier without increasing your national manpower modifier is that the amount of times you can replenish your army is much less. So right now we can have 36 troops, right? And we only have 40,000 manpower, which means we basically, if we get our army wiped, we can only replenish it once with our manpower that we have. Whereas if you focus on manpower, you could maybe have a smaller army, but you'd have enough manpower to replenish it like 2.5 times. So it's not always good to just go for land force limits. But we didn't choose this tech tree just for land force limits. We chose it because offensive ideas is awesome, and it's really about the general. Pips is the most important thing in my opinion, and everything else is just extra. Yep, that's what I got to say about that. Let's see. We are going to increase our limit here, so maybe we get another 6, right? Yeah, we get another 6. So I think if I go 3 infantry, 1 cav, and 2 cannon, still we'd be a little bit heavy on infantry. Yeah, I'd rather have also 14 cannon. We could do 1 infantry, 1 cav, and 4 cannon. I think I like that better. But then if you get into a really high width combat area, which is likely, because these are all plains, so I'm not quite sure what the width of that combat is right now. But it's pretty large, and you don't want your cannons in the front line, that's for sure. So we'll go with the 3 infantry, 1 cav, and 2 cannons, and that will make our 36 size army an 18-6-12, which is pretty good. You know, maybe a few more cannons. It's always tricky with the cannons because you want enough to cover your whole line in the back for the combat width that you're fighting in, but you don't want so little up front support that when one dies, a cannon goes up front, because that's also really bad. So it's a kind of a weird game, and you know, we don't even actually always, like in the last series in Naj, I was just warring so much that I didn't even really make armies like this. I just kind of like threw together reinforcements because you didn't have time to split up armies and do all that. So you don't always have to make the perfect army composition, although it helps. And we don't have, you know, infinite amount of troops, so it helps to have a good composition. It looks like this is the end of this episode, so if you're liking this, make sure to like and or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Later.